I met a few different agents. I think I've got one. I'm good. Right? If you get an online consumer, this is probably not the first button they push to tell me more or see this home. It's common. They've gone to some open houses potentially. So, Dave, I think I've already got a realtor. I've met a few people.
All right. All right, Greg, tell me about that. I mean, I want to do far less talking right now. And I think when I've listened to a lot of calls in my time. I'm sure you've listened to far more calls than I have. Most realtors talk way too much and they assume way too much. All right. So you got a realtor. Tell me a little bit about that. And tell me why we're talking. And I'll put that back on them. Why are we talking? And it's usually going to be, in my experience, well, my realtor's at his job. I literally had that call the other day. My realtor's at his job. Okay. You're at his real estate job? No, at his job. Okay. Would it be helpful if you had a full-time realtor with staff to help you and you could see a home 24/7 on demand? Would that be helpful? Or is this a realtor that you're committed to no matter what?
Pure gold, Dave. From my experience and the way I grew up, and Kendall and I grew up at the same company with a phenomenal owner, Mr. Mike Hassan, and the rules and the way he taught us to do the business. It's I'm not in the business of taking business from another agent. Just not. And I know Kendall and all of us are in that same vein. Yet at the end of the day, the tell me more, why are we talking so good? And from my experience, what I'll hear when I ask those questions is, well, they set me up on a search. I met them in open. They set me up at a search, which really is one of the most unnecessary things on the planet right now, because there's a million ways that the buyer can do their own search. And that's their agency relationships. They met somebody in open, they got some minimal search criteria and set them up on a search, and they've never talked to him since. So I love where you expand on it. Tell me more. Why are we talking? How's it going with that realtor?